Dante Boxing Nation.
Hey, congratulations, Devin, on retaining the titles, man. Team Gervonta Davis, because everyone talks about you and Davis fighting. You got all the titles, you're the champ of the division, but they talk about being a draw too, to make a fight happen. We didn't get the pay-per-view numbers yet, but the fight was sold out tonight. It was a great crowd. Do you feel like, you answered the call when it comes on that aspect? And what do you think of that fight with Gervonta Davis, just in general?
Yeah, I mean, the numbers, I know when the numbers come out, the numbers did very well. Game did very well. I proved that I'm a draw in the sport of boxing. Proved that the people want to see me. They come out, we support, and me and Tank is a massive fight, and it's gonna happen sooner than later.
Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? So this win over Lomachenko has definitely made Devin Haney a much bigger star in the sport of boxing. This fight with Devin Haney and Lomachenko is still trending right now on the internet. Everybody is talking about it. A lot of people are crying about it because this fight, it definitely broke a lot of race fans' hearts. As usual, some black people are going out of their way to try to make the racists feel better about Lomachenko suffering his third loss in his career. But it's not working because they're still enraged. And no matter how many people try to make them feel better, the decision has already been made. And that decision was unanimous. Now, guys, I still got to put up a couple videos that was sent to me from my man Skip that was covering the fight for us, and my man Gumaro, who was there, and he hooked me up with a whole bunch of footage. But once I go ahead and put all that out, then I'm going to make a video on what people are saying about this fight and why they're saying it. I'm going to completely break down the politics and psychology of it all. With that being said, so like I told you, everybody is reacting to this Devin Haney versus Lomachenko fight. One fighter in particular who reacted to it was Gervonta Tank Davis. He didn't say anything. He just simply posted an emoji of a gorilla, which is his way of saying that he's a beast and he is going to destroy Devin Haney. After watching the fight this past weekend with Haney and Lomachenko, a lot of people are automatically assuming that now Shakur Stevenson and Gervonta Tank Davis are just going to run through Devin Haney. I don't believe that at all. I believe styles make fights. I have been telling you guys leading up to this fight, when it comes to the three American big fights this year, Gervonta versus Ryan Garcia, Stephen Fulton versus Inoue, and Devin Haney versus Lomachenko, I've been telling you guys, Devin Haney has the most difficult fight. He has the toughest fight against Lomachenko, and I truly believe Stephen Fulton has the easiest fight against Inoue. I'll talk more about the Fulton-Inoue fight when we get closer to that fight, but for now, comparing Lomachenko to Shakur Stevenson and Gervonta Tank Davis, these are all complete different styles. Lomachenko, he specializes in technical pressure. He drains his opponent mentally with all of these feints that he does. The reason why Lomachenko starts so slow in all of his fights because he's preserving his energy for the second half of the fight. That's when Loma tries to start walking down his opponents. What Lomachenko is really good at doing is attacking fighters while they're trying to take a breather. He's draining you, constantly coming forward with the feints. He allows you to get off maybe 2 or 3 combinations, and he keeps coming after you, even if you catch him with the shot. What Loma is doing is he's forcing his opponent to throw as many combinations as they can. That's why he keeps coming forward, because he knows if he keeps coming forward, they have to throw more punches. And after they throw about 3 combinations, the average boxer is going to have to take a breather. He's going to have to step back and breathe for a second. That's when Lomachenko jumps on them. Loma is constantly trying to attack you before you can think or even breathe. And then after he gets off his attack, then he starts moving around the ring so he can rest and set up another ambush attack. Shakur Stevenson and Gervonta Tank Davis, they're going to give you that chance to rest in between exchanges. You're going to have a time to think about what you want to do next. Even though Gervonta would be more dangerous because of his power, but they give you that time to rest. They don't try to overwhelm you with 3 or 4 punch combinations while you're trying to take a breather. Now, sure, Gervonta Tank Davis, he walks you down and then he knocks you out. But my point is, he still gives his opponents a minute to rest, a second to rest. in between the exchanges. Loma, he tries his best not to allow that, at least in the second half of the fight. Now, Loma would still lose to a Gervonta Tank Davis. I'm starting to think a Shakur Stevenson fight would be a little bit more competitive. But I feel that Loma would get knocked out by Gervonta Tank Davis because Loma, he's weak to the body and he bruises up really easy. So I personally believe the Devin Haney versus Shakur Stevenson fight, it would look the same way it would have looked before we watched the Haney versus Lomachenko fight. It'll still be a competitive chess match. But the Gervonta Tank Davis fight, Devin Haney versus Gervonta, that would be a far more dangerous fight for Devin Haney because clearly if Lomachenko can have that much success landing his left, that means Gervonta is going to have success landing that left as well. And we know what kind of power Gervonta has. But at the same time, if Devin Haney sees the punches coming, they most likely won't knock him out. It's most likely going to be a punch that he doesn't see at all that will knock him out, just like the shot that knocked out Rolly Romero, just like the rib shot that caught Ryan Garcia, and so on and so forth. But it'll be really interesting to see how all this plays out. Devin Haney versus Shakur Stevenson or Gervonta Tank Davis, or even Shakur Stevenson versus Vasily Lomachenko. I would really like to see that fight, especially since Shakur Stevenson, he ran in the ring, told the entire arena that Lomachenko was robbed and he should be undisputed. I wonder if those fans, those Lomachenko fans that were there in attendance and even at home watching the fight, listening to Shakur Stevenson say what he said, I wonder if they're going to now start supporting Shakur Stevenson as a boxing fan. I wonder if they're going to start saying, you know what, man, I like this guy now. He stood up for Lomachenko. He said Tyson Fury would beat Muhammad Ali when no one even asked him about a Tyson Fury versus Ali fight. He said that Canelo Alvarez was pound for pound the best fighter in the world at one point. He said he was such a big fan of Canelo Alvarez, he just wants to meet him one day. He said Bam Bam Rodriguez was a special fighter. So with Shakur Stevenson saying all of that, the next time Shakur Stevenson fights someone who's not black, like another Oscar Valdez, an Isaac Pitbull Cruz, a William Zepeda, a George Kambosos, a Vasily Lomachenko, will those same fans that were supporting Lomachenko this past weekend take everything that Shakur Stevenson has been saying in consideration and support him the way they would support a Lomachenko, the way they would support a Tyson Fury, a Manny Pacquiao, or a Golovkin? We shall see soon. That's all I got for now, guys. I'm on to the next one. All right, now check this out, guys. If you're looking to repair eczema scars, burns and bruises, dark spots and blemishes, fever blisters, diabetic ulcers, this right here is the perfect product for you guys. It's called Elo Diki Face and Body Oil. Athletes and top-ranking boxers, they're also using it after training to reduce swelling, inflammation, and to ease the pain. So get yours today. Go to elodiki.com, like them on Facebook, and follow them on Instagram. Let me tell you guys about Issa Israel Law Firm. It is a full-service legal practice based in Denver, Colorado, an emerging hub for combat sports and high-altitude training. If you're a fighter inside or outside of the ring and you need a law firm you can trust to fight for you, visit thefighterfirm.com or email help@iilawfirm.com. Legal representation is usually limited to plaintiffs or defendants in Colorado, but iFirm can help anyone in the world with trademarking their business name, logos, and U.S. immigration issues. This brother has been my attorney for a while and helped guide me through all kinds of business and civil issues, so make sure you guys go to thefighterfirm.com.